Hello, dear Scorpio. I came into this message for May 8th and 9th, 2026, prepared to share guidance, insight, and tarot energy meant to help you see things more clearly. I truly appreciate your presence, your support, and the thoughtful comments you leave along the way. Stay with this message until the end, because if it found you now, there may be something here your intuition has already been sensing beneath the surface. Remember, Scorpio, your life is still shaped by your own choices, and no prediction replaces your personal power. These messages are general, so take what resonates and release what does not. Over these next 2 days, the energy surrounding love, finances, health, and family begins revealing where your attention is truly needed. This is also a moment for reflection, emotional awareness, and understanding the people around you without losing yourself in their emotions. As May 8th and 9th unfold, the universe seems to speak through quiet patterns, repeating signs, and sudden realizations placed directly in your path. Imagine your life like a hidden landscape, slowly emerging from shadow, where every choice and every instinct pulls you closer to the version of yourself waiting underneath old emotional layers. The Hierophant and Judgment cards suggest that guidance is easier to access now, especially through intuition, repeating numbers, brief encounters, or feelings you cannot logically explain. The Queen of Pentacles and the Magician reveal something important about abundance and personal alignment. Wealth, emotional fulfillment, and stability grow more naturally when your energy is no longer scattered, trying to carry what drains you. Your connection with money is evolving, and these next 2 days ask you to treat it less like survival and more like energy that responds to intention, gratitude, and wise movement. The Ten of Wands beside the Four of Swords points towards something in your life that can no longer be sustained. You may have stayed silent for too long in situations that exhausted you emotionally, mentally, or professionally. Scorpio energy does not fear transformation forever, and now you are beginning to recognize which routines, attachments, or obligations no longer deserve your strength. Simplicity becomes power when you stop shaping your life around everyone else's expectations. The Tower and Temperance indicate a powerful emotional shift approaching, one capable of shaking loose what has been buried beneath the surface. This is not punishment. It is the kind of discomfort that clears space for truth, courage, and a stronger sense of self. Progress matters more than perfection right now, especially if you are standing at the edge of a new decision, relationship, or personal direction that requires trust in your own resilience. You are also being reminded to actively participate in your own transformation, instead of waiting passively for change to arrive. Write your intentions down, repeat them often, and allow your actions to reflect the future you want to build. The more honest you become with yourself, the more opportunities begin moving toward you naturally, opening pathways that once felt blocked or distant. Your inner compass matters more than outside noise during these 2 days. It becomes easy to lose energy trying to understand why others behave the way they do. But this message asks you to return your focus inward. Gratitude, emotional discipline, and self-awareness help you navigate this period with far more clarity than reacting from old wounds ever could. Your perspective remains your greatest strength. Move through May 8th and 9th with quiet confidence and an open heart, Scorpio. The signs appearing around you are not random, and something important may already be unfolding beneath the surface of your daily life. Before we continue, leave a like if this message resonates with you, because your support helps these messages keep reaching the people who need them most. Your lucky numbers for these 2 days are 22 and 7. Use them where you can, especially in moments that feel intuitively significant. Your lucky color is magenta, a shade connected to emotional intensity, inner transformation, and quiet magnetism. Whether you wear it directly or carry it subtly through your day, let it remind you of the energy beginning to shift within you. Astrologically, Scorpio, May 8th and 9th, place you at a powerful emotional threshold where patience you have carried for far too long begins to crack beneath the surface. Certain people may have crossed boundaries you once believed were untouchable, interfering with your choices, your perspective, or the way you move through life. You may have tolerated it quietly for longer than you should have, but something inside you is no longer willing to remain silent. This exhaustion is not random. It feels more like an internal signal warning you that action can no longer be postponed. There is a tense, energetic pattern surrounding these 2 days that pushes hidden frustration into clearer view. If this message does not resonate, let it pass. But many under this sign are reaching a point where emotional endurance is turning into realization. You have spent too much time protecting peace while slowly abandoning your own. Now the need for firm, unmistakable boundaries becomes impossible to ignore. Distance yourself from anything that weakens your growth or drains your emotional energy. Problems rarely disappear on their own, especially the ones rooted deep beneath daily routines and familiar patterns. Real freedom asks for honesty, direct choices, and the courage to remove the invisible weight you have been carrying in silence for too long. Scorpio energy transforms when it stops clinging to what has already expired emotionally. These next 2 days also encourage you to break the monotony that has quietly settled over your spirit. Life cannot exist only through obligations, routines, and endless responsibilities that leave no room for breathing space. A spontaneous drive, an unexpected invitation, meaningful laughter with close friends, or finally exploring something that has been calling to your curiosity for months may shift your perspective more than you realize. Sometimes a soul only rediscovers itself after stepping outside the atmosphere that kept it emotionally confined. Not every conversation will flow smoothly during this period. A disagreement with someone close may surface, especially where unspoken tension has been building for some time. Even if you know you are right, choose your words carefully. The peace you protect within yourself will matter far more than the temporary satisfaction of winning an argument that eventually fades into irrelevance. The cosmos moves around you with quiet intensity this week, Scorpio, drawing you toward a calmer but more empowered emotional state. Before moving deeper into these messages, allow yourself to feel gratitude flowing inward, not only from the universe around you, but from the part of yourself that survived every difficult chapter leading here. The energy surrounding May 8th and 9th supports steady movement forward, helping you transform past lessons into purposeful action. With the moon sharpening your intuition and current transits encouraging reflection alongside subtle social opportunities, breakthroughs become possible in love, confidence, and material stability. Your emotional armor was never meant to keep you hidden forever. It prepared you to emerge stronger, wiser, and more aware of what truly deserves your energy. The Chariot appears as a powerful force guiding you now, asking you to direct your emotions with intention instead of letting them scatter in different directions. Scorpio often senses life through instinct before logic, but this card reminds you that determination becomes unstoppable once your inner world and outer actions begin moving together. Whether you are focused on career progress or transforming relationship dynamics, disciplined emotional control helps you move forward without aggression. You are not forcing your way through obstacles anymore. You are learning how to move with calm precision and deeper self-trust. Strength reveals itself quietly during these 2 days, reminding you that real power is not domination over others, but mastery over your own reactions and emotional storms. For Scorpio, this card speaks to the quiet battle between emotional intensity and inner control. You may have spent long periods carrying fears, pressure, or emotional weight without fully expressing what was happening beneath the surface. But May 8th and 9th encourage you to meet those inner storms with patience instead of resistance. Real strength is not about shutting emotions away. It is about learning how to move through them without losing yourself. Face self-doubt, criticism, or emotional tension with calm confidence and emotional discipline. Your ability to remain composed while processing deep feelings becomes one of your greatest advantages now. The resilience you have built through difficult experiences begins turning into healing energy, attracting support, understanding, and people who genuinely respect your emotional boundaries. The star arrives as a quiet sign of renewal after emotional heaviness or uncertainty. This energy speaks directly to the part of you that may have felt disconnected, uninspired, or emotionally isolated in recent months. During May 8th and 9th, guidance may appear unexpectedly through reflection, intuition, dreams, or even a simple conversation that shifts something inside you. Allow yourself to believe in possibility again, because your creativity and intuition are slowly reawakening. Past wounds begin losing their emotional hold as hope returns in a steadier, more grounded way. This is not loud optimism. It feels more like clarity rising after a long emotional fog. Let yourself reconnect with what inspires you, restore your emotional balance, and remain open to the subtle opportunities beginning to gather around you. Justice brings truth, balance, and karmic clarity into focus for Scorpio. Situations involving loyalty, fairness, boundaries, finances, or emotional reciprocity may finally reveal themselves more honestly now. You are being shown people and circumstances as they truly are, without illusions softening the reality anymore. Decisions connected to contracts, unresolved conflicts, or important agreements carry a stronger possibility of turning in your favor because integrity matters deeply during this period. What belongs to you no longer needs to be chased or forced into place. Whether you seek recognition, closure, honesty, or mutual effort, the energy surrounding these 2 days supports emotional balance and wiser perspective. Resentment begins losing its grip once you stop carrying what was never fully yours to hold. Judgment signals a powerful moment of awakening and emotional rebirth. Old cycles, outdated self-images, or attachments connected to the past are beginning to loosen, making room for a more honest version of yourself to emerge. You have learned difficult lessons through silence, introspection, and emotional survival. And this card confirms that those experiences were shaping a deeper understanding within you. A realization, intuitive message, or sudden moment of clarity may push you toward an important emotional decision. If certain ambitions, relationships, or identities no longer reflect who you are becoming, these next 2 days encourage you to release them without fear. Scorpio transforms most powerfully when it stops clinging to emotional history and starts trusting its own evolution. The Ace of Pentacles introduces the beginning of something tangible and promising within your practical life. This may appear through finances, work, stability, creative growth, or an opportunity that slowly gains momentum over time. Your instincts are especially sharp now, helping you recognize value where others may overlook it. Invest your time and energy into what offers long-term security instead of temporary emotional comfort. Whether this appears as a project, career path, or meaningful resource entering your life unexpectedly, abundance grows more steadily when approached with patience and sincerity. Small opportunities now carry the potential to expand into something far more stable and rewarding. The Queen of Cups reflects your deep, intuitive awareness and emotional intelligence, encouraging you to honor your inner world without letting outside demands consume your energy. During May 8th and 9th, emotional self-care becomes essential. Spend time reconnecting with your creativity, your instincts, and the quieter parts of yourself that often go unheard beneath daily pressure. In relationships and friendships, your emotional perception sharpens, helping you notice subtle shifts in energy, honesty, and intention. Trust what your intuition reveals, It guides you toward healthier emotional connections while protecting your peace. The Ten of Cups brings the promise of emotional fulfillment, deeper harmony, and meaningful connection, opening space for lasting joy within relationships and within yourself. After everything that has tested your emotional resilience, the Ten of Cups reminds you that deeper happiness is finally moving closer. Relationships strengthen through honesty, trust, and emotional understanding, while family bonds or romantic connections carry the potential for real fulfillment during May 8th and 9th. Even if you are alone right now, this energy encourages the kind of emotional balance that naturally attracts healthier love and stronger connections. Scorpio no longer craves surface-level affection. You want something genuine, emotionally safe, and transformative, and these 2 days support that shift. Allow yourself to notice the love, support, and warmth already surrounding you, instead of focusing only on what feels missing. Much of this feels like a quiet reward for everything your heart has survived. Physically, your energy remains steady, though these next 2 days ask you to pay closer attention to exhaustion and overexertion. Be mindful of your knees, ankles, or lower body, especially if your schedule has been physically demanding. Small habits like stretching, rest, and consistent movement can help prevent unnecessary setbacks later on. Work may feel intense, with responsibilities arriving all at once. Scorpio often carries pressure silently, but trying to manage everything alone can create avoidable stress. Focus on your priorities, avoid perfectionism, and remember that your work already speaks louder than constant overexertion. Mercury sharpens your instincts and strategic thinking, especially around problem solving and professional decisions. At the same time, be careful not to absorb responsibilities that belong to someone else. Clear boundaries become essential now, particularly around people who interfere too much or depend too heavily on your competence. Financially, the atmosphere begins opening towards steadier growth and smarter decisions. Your intuition around money becomes sharper, helping you notice opportunities others may overlook. Past fears connected to scarcity or financial pressure slowly begin losing their hold, creating room for more stability and long-term improvement. In love, emotional ups and downs may still appear, but they do not have to turn into conflict. Venus supports calmer communication and emotional honesty during May 8th and 9th. Before reacting, take time to understand what you truly feel beneath the surface. Gentle honesty will heal far more than emotional defensiveness. These 2 days also encourage you to express affection more openly, instead of hiding behind emotional armor. A meaningful conversation, shared memory, or simple moment together could quietly restore closeness and revive emotional warmth that felt distant. If you have children, remember that love is taught more through daily actions and consistency than through control or material gestures. If you are single, step outside familiar routines and emotional patterns. Repeating the same environments often leads to the same emotional stories. A new connection could appear in an unexpected setting, especially once you allow yourself to move beyond habits that no longer reflect who you are becoming. Family energy feels calmer and more supportive now. Honest conversations, shared moments, and quiet acts of care strengthen emotional bonds and create a stronger sense of belonging. There is also a protective energy surrounding your home life, helping relationships feel steadier and more emotionally grounded. Your energy remains balanced overall, with stronger motivation earlier in the day. Your sharp observation skills and emotional intelligence help you communicate more persuasively and open doors that once felt blocked. Just be mindful of impatience, pointless arguments, or negative thought patterns that could drain energy better used elsewhere. For students, responsibilities may increase through assignments or upcoming exams, but the pressure remains manageable with proper focus and organization. Prioritize what truly matters instead of trying to control every detail at once. Compatibility flows especially well with Leo, Sagittarius, and Gemini energy during these 2 days. Leo reminds you how gratitude transforms difficult moments into growth. Sagittarius helps delayed plans finally move forward, while Gemini brings emotional clarity and reminds you that protecting your inner peace is always a choice. Scorpio, thank you for being here and sharing this moment together. If this message resonated with you, leave a law in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can continue receiving future messages meant to guide your path.